Hello, hello, hello. I have something funny to say. First, I'll say I'm GamerJax. Welcome to my Twitch channel. Effie says hello this morning. She says howdy. She's my gaming buddy. So, I'm sitting here about to stream, and I'm hitting all my buttons to get everything ready, and I see one of my very favorite people in the whole world, Light Demoniac, come into my channel. And silly me, I have a camera and microphone and stuff, but what did I start doing out of habit? Tippity tappity, tippity tappity. I'm chatting by typing in my own Twitch channel to Light. That's my, so hi. That's the kind of day I'm having, and it's early yet, so like this, it's just so funny. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I could probably just turn stuff on and be faster if I just talk directly at you. Oh dear. I spent this morning, guess what I've been doing just for something different? Painting. I've painted on my fingers. I promise I clean, I really do, but I was like right up till the last second, I'm gonna finish this baseboard. I am gonna do it. So I like painting and shoo, slide in like it's a Three Stooges skit to get in my seat. So I'm a little discombobulated this morning, but that's okay. You don't have to be combobulated to play Fallout, which is what I love to do. So I can't think of any reason why not to jump right in. I have been playing A Tale of Two Wastelands mod, for those of you that don't know. Lots of you do know, but some of you don't. Continue from your last save. Yes! The Tale of Two Wastelands mod is a version of playing that you can play Fallout 3 and New Vegas, all in kind of one world. And I started with Fallout 3, so that's where I am.
It's coming along well, thanks to you.
You may notice differences a little bit from Fallout 3 and New Vegas because this is a mod, and so there are some unique things to it. For the most part, though, it stays true to the base games. That's one thing that I love about it. For those of you that are there, I love your determination. I wish I had a small amount of what you have. Well, sometimes there's too much of a good thing.
Well,
I struggle to disconnect from being like super focused. So, yeah, but it's all good though because I'm really close to being done painting the new house, and when I'm done, and then it doesn't have to haunt me for the next 2 years. Every time I walk into a room, I don't want to go, oh, I really need to get to this. Oh, I really need to get to that. I don't like that. So I'm just trying to do it all at once. Yeah, maybe I'm getting too old for that. But regardless, that's what we're doing. Effie has been a big help, throwing toys at me and stuff while I paint, sitting on the floor doing baseboards. Silly girl. So where I left off was, oh, by the way, let me know about sound levels and stuff. If the game's coming through and my mic's coming through, I wiggled stuff a little bit
well, thanks to
unintentionally.
You. What's next?
Okay, so
are they intelligent?
Oh, I forgot that I had already accepted that I would go. Oh, that's right. I remember now.
Scaly community center?
I remember now. Fuff says, sounds Gucci. Nice. That's my problem in my house. I need to put things on the walls and actually go through all the boxes we brought with us when we moved in. There's
only...
Let me get out of this discussion.
Come
yes,
back soon.
I have moved many, many, many times in my life. The circumstances have usually been different. Maybe the kids were younger. Why is the door not opening? Or they were older, or various stages in our life. But one of the things that I have definitely learned is if you don't do it sooner, you very rarely ever get around to doing it later. Especially raising kids. Love my kids, though, Fuff. That's my kid. Why am I over here talking to Walter? I don't want to talk to Walter. I don't think I have any. I should check my weight, though, before I step out. Oh my lord, look at all my assault rifles. I must not have dropped stuff off in my... and food. Why am I so heavy? Huh. I guess I could have sold stuff, but I'm not going to because this is what we're going to do. Fuff waves. The Mirelurk issue in Fallout 3. To sneak in and try to put the equipment in one of their little egg pockets. That's not what I meant to do. Found something on my own. This doesn't happen very often that I actually find on my own a cooler way to do it. So I'm a little braggy. Okay, I can't quite get to Anchorage Memorial yet, so I'm gonna go to, I guess I'll go to the sewers, cause that's actually the back way around. Orient where the heck I am. Okay, see this, here's the sewers where we got mole ratties and stuff. Okay. I learned by going, gee, what's this door? At the back of Anchorage War Memorial, which I want to. This is something unique to the mod, by the way. Mute fruits. I'll get up here and get to the map marker. I want to get credit for it. There it is. Ding dang rocks. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Anyway, that's where it is. Okay. Instead of going through the obvious door at the front, if you come around here, like if you go down the stairs, there's a door. But if you come all the way to the back here into this back door, and I'm not sure if I have, did I bring a stealth boy? I probably did not, which would have been ideal because you can just do a stealth boy and debating going back and getting one, but I'll just go in. It's even very easy, so even at early levels of lockpick you can still open this door. I like being sneaky at this part. Oh, do you go in like the big door, or have you used the... I'm gonna go through all my lockpicks. I mean my bobby pins. There we go. Have you gone through this back door? It's even better with a stealth boy, but I forgot to go get it because I'm a silly. And that's the kind of day I'm having. But there's a straight shot right there. Hide the device. Get out of there. Even without a stealth boy, it's the fastest and most direct way to... Oh, gee, hi. Oh, yeah, I'll take your bobby pins because I just broke a couple. And out we go. See, I'm so proud of myself that I found a back door for... I can't tell you how many times that I've played this game. Light says she always goes in the back door of the memorial. What? I did it from the front door and died and died and died and died, and I would always give up, like, forget it. If I can't kill anything to survive, I'm not gonna... I just would do it, or or I would go through 15 stealth boys or whatever. And I used to say, why in the world? Ugh, I can't hurt you yet. But I can't fast travel either because I got yakking. And I forgot to do it at the doorway. So now they're chasing me. Stop chasing me. I can't hurt you yet. I told Moira I wouldn't hurt anybody. Oh, they're so persistent. I've already been through here, I see. Killing things. I'm proud of you too. If there's a back way in, I'd much rather go through there. No kidding. Oh, hi. I out of one enemy into another. I can kill Yaogwai though. I didn't tell Moira I wouldn't. Okay. Whoops. Oh, button memory, you guys. On a controller, different figurations. I always forget which one is... Can I go? We didn't kill anything. This time, only because they said I wouldn't.
All of us here
Oh,
thank
hello.
you for
Oh, that
everything
always
you've
startles
done.
me when they do
For
that.
us.
They
for the
mean well, but
Wastes.
they startle
We
me.
pulled together and got you this. It's the best we could do.
Aw.
Please take it. With our thanks.
Certainly,
No,
thank you.
thank you.
Cram. Actually, in this version of the mod, the game, you can make stuff with cram in the with survival skill. The survival skill that you have in New Vegas is in Fallout 3. So right from the get-go, you can go to campfires and grills, and cook stuff. Let's tell her we did it.
Kind of busy here, but I guess I can talk for a bit. What's up?
Kind of busy.
So, are they intelligent? Do they have a
Hey,
leader?
Jazz!
Some sort of king? Ooh, or priests? Ooh, or some sort of scaly community center?
Shout out for Jazz Dog. Fuff, can you handle that for me? Get my fingers in the way. It's always the same lady. I guess she's the ambassador. Oh, it is always the same. That is. That's so funny you said that. I think it's the same exact one. I mean, you expect the NPCs to, look similar and everything, but I think you're right. That's so funny. Thanks for the shout out for Jazz Dog, Fuff. Risk of rain. Okay, slip the observer in with the eggs, and they're none the wiser.
I'll bet most people would have just gone in there, guns blazing without half a thought. But not you.
I wanted
You're
to,
the
though.
best research assistant ever.
I did want to.
I've been getting a good signal, but what do you think about them from your first-hand observations of them?
Well, Huh. Did I notice they don't seem to have leadership? I could fib. I didn't actually notice enough, but I definitely noticed that one.
That's
They do
very
look like crabs.
scientific of you.
Doesn't really have to
I
be
wasn't
very
sure if
scientific.
they were crabs or if they came from
We can
some
all tell
sort
they're
of
kind.
brine shrimp brats.
They look like crabs.
Some of these observations about their armor and
I'm
camouflage
not that special.
gave me an idea for reinforced neutral-colored headgear.
Oh,
Here, consider it thanks for not interfering
special
with them.
armor or something.
Oh, speaking of which, take these so you can continue to avoid them in the future.
Mirelurks do make good eats. Well, in the game, I don't like seafood stuff because it all tastes the same. There's this lake where I grew up called Wampler's Lake in Michigan. If you can't tell that I'm from the Midwest. Everything I've ever eaten that everybody says is so delicious, like lobster and crab, and I can do salmon and sushi and stuff, but it all tastes like that lake water. All of it. I've tried. But I'll do a steak, please, instead of lobster. So, all right, let's do injury research to finish up this
Great.
chapter.
I never get to study anyone who's severely injured. Not without them crying to be fixed right away or trying to bleed out and all that. But obviously, you can handle a lot of abuse. So if I'm ever going to find a good example of human anatomy and injury resistance, it'd be you. Next time you get badly injured, return here so I can examine you before I heal you up. I mean, you're going to get yourself hurt anyway, right?
Yes. I guess I'll get hurt eventually. Might as well come here when I do.
Wow,
Might as
what
well.
a great research assistant you
Coming
are.
back?
I mean, really, that's dedication. Demonstrating how to withstand pain by getting injured? Wow. When you're ready, come back here with some serious injuries. Maybe a crippled limb or two, and I'll take notes and fix you up. I'll
Thanks,
be waiting
Moira.
here with plenty of bandages for you. So don't worry. Just go get horribly injured. Oh, and be careful.
Be careful getting horribly injured, Effie. Be careful. There's my girl. Hi, baby. You gonna sit with me? Fuff says, I love crab in real life, but hate imitation, so... Oh, it popped up and I missed it. Go back there. Which is made with shark, usually. Really? That feels kind of fierce, right? Eating shark. Because sharks eat us, so eating them right back, it feels a little bit like justice, right? You gonna settle? Good girl. I hadn't had proper crab until going to an actual crab shack a few years ago, and it was so good I ordered seconds. Really? You ordered seconds on crab? an actual crab shack, like, pulls the crab from the sea and does what they do with it? Is that what an actual crab shack does? I wouldn't know, because I would not go in. So, the kind we have around here is mostly mollusk and whitefish, but it's pretty good. I'm also a huge crab lover. Okay, are you a huge fan of crab, or do you like huge crabs? A huge crab lover? Because that would mean you like Mirelurks, and I don't like Mirelurks, and we would have to discuss this in our friendship. But I could respect our differences. I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Maybe a broken limb or two. It sounds like a great time to visit Minefield Town. That's a great idea. I have been, Jazz, and I've been back, but I left plenty behind. So that's actually a really good idea. There's also a sniper there who'd be happy to shoot me a lot. So I've never been eaten by a shark, so I can't really say. Statistically speaking, you're more likely to die from cow-related injuries than sharks. Jazz, I believe we've discussed this, and I think you should give us some more details about that. Don't kink shame live on stream. I love crab legs a lot. Sexy, sexy crab legs. Well, they're sexy to somebody, each other. Crabs must think each other are... We're not going to go there. Okay, so... let me see what you have for sale. I can chat and play at the same time. I can. Oh, the shady hat is what she gave me. Is that it? That was it? Oh, Effie says there's doggies outside. Did you hear? Is she buffing? If she barks, I'll mute my mic because she has a very loud bark. And she's trying to protect me from birds and ladybugs and stuff out there. So, shady hat sneak. Yeah, I'll keep this for now. What else can I sell? Normally I sell dirty water, but in this version you cook with it. So I'm going to hang on to it. I also cook with... Oh, I never do drugs, though. I always sell those. Mostly because I just never remember I have them and to use them. Drugs. I constantly forget they exist. Cigarettes. How did I get a clipboard? I pick those up by accident sometimes. Okay. Whoop. Another bunch. Ooh, look at all that money. Don't know why I need an ashtray either, because I don't smoke personally. Just personally. Okay. We'll call it. How am I doing on money? I have bought a couple of things for my apartment.
Good hunting.
Because...
Unless it's a steaming pile of slag, I'd say yes.
One of the very first things I usually buy, even though it's totally impractical, is the Nuka-Cola fridge. Seen the Futurama Crab Alien Orgy Planet episode. That was definitely something. I missed that one. I love Puppy Boofs. Yeah, she may be back. I think she wandered off to go see what's going on in the other room. She loves... We have a huge picture window. I have one actually here too, in front of my setup. But there's a ginormous tree blocking it at the moment, and so the view is not as good. She likes to go to the other window. It's a good thing Zoidberg was rejected, or else we'd be down his character after that episode. He was my favorite, so I was relieved they didn't use it to write him out. Aww. I do wonder sometimes in the writing room what makes writers decide who lives and who dies. Sometimes you have to wonder if it's an executive, like they get a lot of views when this character is on, or there's a lot of fan support or whatever, so even though it'd be interesting to kill them, we better keep them, or vice versa, you know. We watch Futurama every night to go to sleep. I love it. Oh, you know what? I've never seen it, and it's not on purpose. It's mostly because at first we weren't paying for the service that whatever it was on, and I think it has recently become available, but I can't remember, Hulu or something. Maybe I think we have service now, but I just forget. I forget. My kids have been imploring me to start watching it. Here's another thing about playing this game. I've kept going, why am I not getting the quest to go help the kid in the town that lives on the bridge? And then I remembered I never came in here and talked to Lucy.
I don't recognize you.
I
New in town
forgot.
or something?
None of your business. No, I'm not that
I hope
person
by
this time.
something to do you mean a job. Otherwise, you want to talk with Nova. I'm looking for someone to make a delivery.
Sassy.
Interested?
Sure, why not?
Great. I'd like you to deliver this message to my family in the Arafu settlement. I haven't heard from them in months, and I'm worried. As soon as you get there, talk to Davis West. He'll be glad to pay you for the trip.
Okay. Can you give me some information about Arafu?
Sure. Be glad to, since you're doing me a big favor and all.
Like, where is it?
Arafu is northwest of Megaton.
Kinda
an
need to
old
know that.
overpass over the Potomac.
No
If you follow
GPS
what's
here.
left of the river, you can't miss it.
Kind of is. It's a perfect comfort show. Really, of the previews and advertisements and stuff, I would not have suspected that about it. But, you know, crab orgies, I guess, could be comforting. The research doesn't have any recent studies on the cow side, but according to a Snopes article, last year only 5 shark attacks were reported across 2022, while data from 2003 and 2007 showed an average of 22 deaths from cow-related injuries per year. That cow data is from the U.S. specifically. Snopes is still a good resource. I agree. I mean, wow. Mary will be happy to hear that, huh? Like, we need to do a shout out for Mary Mac Exo because I just mentioned her, so we might as well. She's a shark fan, and she will be happy to hear that cows are far more dangerous and that we're on the side of the sharks. So we do eat cows, though, so there's justice in that, too. If they're going to hurt us, we can just eat them right back. So there. Thank you for shouting her out. It's surprisingly wholesome in its sardonic parody. I do love a sardonic parody. Or do I? That was my sardonic face. Okay, so yes, Light agrees with me. We have to pass that on to Mary. So, let's see. Is there anything dangerous around there I should know about?
What?
Psst.
Apart from the wasteland critters,
Oh, that's right, I
flavor
still
raiding
need to get
parties,
injured.
raider hit squads, and
Oh, yeah.
occasional landmine? No, it's completely safe. If this was easy, I'd go myself, you know.
Let me ask you something
Okay.
else. I have to go now. That's not a question.
Hey,
Cracks me
thanks
up when
again
I
for
get
doing
to
this
do
for
that,
me.
though. It's very
it
funny.
means a lot.
You're welcome. Okay, now that I've picked that up, I was really like, where is that quest? Why am I not? Because it's one of the first things I usually do, along with the Wasteland Survival Guide. Where am I going? Let's look at the map. I should save too real quick. Because I did stuff. I need the map. Crippling injury. I guess I could just jump off the... I could go get blown up. Maybe I'll try that. What did I do with the map? Is way up here somewhere. What's this? That's Arafu. Minefield. I just saved in case I overdo it and I actually die. The cool thing too about being here in Minefield is I didn't go in any of the houses or anything. So since I'm here, I'm going to also break and enter. Because who's going to stop me? Maybe the sniper up on the building. We'll find out. It's definitely a comfort show for late. Nice. Getting blown up might be more reliable than fall damage, ironically. The threshold between barely survived and death is very thin when it comes to falling. Yeah, very thin. I think I've tried jumping off before, and you either like, you're not injured enough or you're just dead. So, thank you for the bobby pin. Yes. Look at the little house. Don't really need toy cars. I don't need toy cars yet. I don't need to. What? Okay, somebody write that down. There's 2 now. What was the other one? Does anybody remember? I'm going to have to go back and watch my own stream. There was a 100 hard lock somewhere. It was in the Chrysalis building. I'm writing this down because I don't think I've ever in any game I've ever played, come back and done 100 locks. Maybe the one leading to the guy that does the AI face. I think I've done that before, but minefield, right? Minefield. Mini house. I'm writing it down. I'm very excited. I've never done that. Probably because I've never maxed out my lockpick, because most of the stuff that you need to advance in the game, as long as you have somewhat of a lockpick, you can get to everything you need. You don't need 100 to get to play the game to its conclusion. But those are like Easter egg kind of things. And I've never done it, as far as I know. I just picked up a magazine. Or a book, I think. Magazines are temporary boosts. Books give you permanent. What was it called? Lockpick something or other. That might be a magazine. Tumblers today. Oh no, that's a book. So that's a permanent increase in my lockpick. All 1. Woohoo! Pressure cookers for making a weapon, but I don't have the... Oops, I took it anyway. I don't have the blueprint yet for that. So normally I don't... Oh, I'll take a pre-war book, though. Those are valuable eventually. Surgical tubing, I think. Oh, look at another book. Crutches, that's for a weapon. I don't have the blueprint yet. Give me that lunchbox. Give me that lunchbox. Speaking of lunchboxes, I don't know if you can see. I'll go, if I take a break, I'll go pick it up and bring it closer and show you. I'm very proud of this lunchbox that I made myself. Vault-Tec. I bought an actual rusted out old lunchbox and I fixed it up to look like the real thing. So I'll take a break in a little bit and I'll bring it back and show you closer. Light, you didn't know about that house either? I remember that I've seen it, but I know I've never remembered to come back and do anything with it. And then the minute I leave the house, I forget about it again. So, all right, there better be something good in here. I don't have very many bobby pins. Oh, yeah. I'll take it. Plasma pistol. I'm not sure if those are very good. Another book. Aw. Spoon and skeletons. Precious. Aren't they sweet? A book in the bathtub. I read in the bathtub. I do. When I can. Okay. I'm supposed to be getting blown up, but I'm too curious. First, I have to. Oh, It's very against my nature to just walk right up to a landmine and hope I get blown up. I'm gonna save again. Because I don't want to lose that I already went through that house. Okay. I didn't even get shrapnel. Oh, why am I? Oh, that car's gonna go. That'll for sure do it. No. I keep flinching. It's very hard to get hurt on purpose. You know, when you're trying to get hurt, it doesn't happen. And then when you're trying to avoid injury, you get your butt kicked. Kicked. Butt kicked. All right, sniper. Here I am. Come and get me. Come and get me. That's a magazine. That makes you sneakier for a minute. Oh, I can't do hard. Oh, write that down. I'll just remember minefield. There's 2 things in it. Okay. I say I'm good, like I'm gonna remember. Like I'm good at remembering things. Okay. Write it down. What was that? There, I wrote it down. Intentionally harming yourself goes against all self-preservation instincts. Even in a game, right? Okay, I don't need anything from the lawnmower yet because, again, I don't have blueprints. I got a hair tickling me. Get out of my face. Okay. If I turn on my Pip-Boy, maybe the sniper will see me. At this rate, I'm going to be able to go get the sniper. Oh, I have broken limbs. Okay, that's good. How much was I supposed to get hurt? There's another one. Maybe I could jump off of something now. Let's see, how much was I supposed to get hurt? Nope, wrong button again. Become seriously injured, 50% or less. Okay. Almost there. All right. Oh, look how injured I am. Yay. Now I just have to be able to fast travel and crawl up the stairs with one working limb. That is a long crawl back. It's a good thing we can fast travel. Okay, I forget how to do it again because I'm so amused with the visual image. Sorry, it's not funny. Injury is not funny. Stop. Stop being weird. Okay. Crawl like the Terminator movie. Oh God, here she comes.
I wish there were more people like you in the world. I want you to have this. I hope it helps keep you safe.
Certainly,
Bless you.
thank you. Oh, bottle caps. Okay, that serves me right for being... I guess I don't need to sneak. Serves me right for being impatient. Because she gave me actual monies. Monies is good. I'm just skipping along. I have like 2 broken legs and a broken arm, and I'm just... You better not be closed. Oh, I was going to be mad. Okay. Oh, look. Where's Moira? Hello? Hello? What time is it? 8 a.m.? Yeah, 8 a.m. Otherwise it'd be dark. What? Wake up, sleepyhead. Where the hell is Moira? What the? Well, as long as I'm back here, I guess I'll check. No, okay, stop. Focus. Where? Does she have a life outside of Craterside Supply? I've never not seen her in here before. So when you walk into 4 landmines and go, ew, yeah. Oh, what's that? Oh. You see, you'll notice here there is a workbench and a reloading bench. Oh, there she is. And you can buy both of those for your apartment too because of the mod.
Well, how do you feel?
How do you feel? Why not study injuries on yourself? If it helped, I could shoot you in the gut. Because that's just how, thinking about others. That's how I am. This really hurts,
Oh, well, no, it does, dear. But it's for a good cause. Try not to squirm so much while I take notes. Now,
That's so
how
funny.
would you describe the pain you're feeling? Any advice for how to keep it from being overwhelming? And remember, this is for posterity.
Oh, let's see. Pain's an abstract. I stay focused on the definable things like survival. That's actually a lot of how I actually deal with my chronic pain. Despite my glossary of expletives, nothing properly sums up this pain. That's
You
my choice
At a
there.
loss for words? Oh, it's worse than I thought.
Oh dear.
Luckily, I'm here to patch you up. Now hold still and quit fidgeting. Ugh. How can you be walking around like this?
I don't think it's possible actually.
Okay. I even stitched a little smiley face in you to keep up your spirits. It's kind of hard to see from your side, though. Here, take this environment suit of mine. It will help with medical tasks, and it should help prevent the effects of exposure, too.
I seriously wish that in character mode, when you can see yourself, if you're in your underpants, that you actually have a smiley. You know what? I've never checked. Is that all of the research for the second chapter?
Absolutely. I'm glad to finish it up, but I bet you're even happier, right?
Yep.
Just one last chapter now, and it's much safer, I promise.
Sure.
Oh, and here's your payment. 2 big boxes full of ammo. Think
Cool.
of it as insurance, in case the next chapter isn't as safe as I predict.
32. I don't use 32. I'll sell it right back to her. Her home is upstairs above the shop, mixed-use property style. Yeah, well, that was weird. It was like she wasn't there and then she was, and maybe she's a witch. That would explain a lot. I'm ready to start researching the last chapter.
The last chapter's a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole, and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library.
Oh, this is.
We're
I
in
love
the
this
last
one.
stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first?
Researching local history, and that's. Oh no, that's the library. The problem is it's way over in the DC ruins area, and am I even close to being able to do that yet? It'd be a challenge, but it's one of my favorite quests, and it's not just because it's library related, and I am a book lover and a library lover, and like in a fanatical way. That's part of it, because like finding books and taking them to the library, I would literally. My family can vouch for me. Half of them are in here, so they will vouch. I would actually do that. If we actually lived in the wasteland, that's what I would do. I would find books. I would set up libraries, and I would fill them. Right? My family will vouch. So, I love this quest, but I just also like finding things everywhere in the wasteland that actually serve a purpose and do something rather than just, old things you pick up that then it doesn't really matter and you sell them. I like the stuff that, have a purpose in the game. So the problem is I don't think I have the level, but
That sure
I'm gonna
saved
try it
me
anyway.
a lot of time. But I
I'll
bet
try
your
it
book
anyway.
wouldn't have anything about exploding mole rats, would it? Books are where the old world kept its
Fluff
knowledge.
says I vouch. She
and
loves the
libraries are where
library.
it kept the books. And there's
Thanks,
supposed
Fluff.
to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer. Information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity.
Books, genuinely, are the way to build humanity. They are. It's my dream one day to write a book that actually gets banned. It's my dream. It's one of my bucket list items. Okay, I'll check out my local library.
Great. The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity.
Humanity. Okay, let's see what you have for
What do you
sale,
need?
because I have to. Try to get rid of some of this. Wait, oh, that's right. I was going to put these in my apartment to save for when I need to repair. That's why I have those. I have 2 of them. Don't really... Wow, look at all the ammo I have for a plasma pistol. I definitely don't need this repellent stick, and I should have gotten rid of that. Oh, nice. That's what I got for doing my last thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to go visit my apartment. Tidy up. Drop off some stuff. Yeah, I'm going to sell that. I don't have a reason to need that just yet. Flour, I think, is used in cooking, and I think you can make whiskey or something. That's from the New Vegas part of the game. Guess I don't have all that much. Okay, close enough.
Good hunting. Unless it's a
Can you
steaming
repair
pile
stuff?
of slag, I'd
Let me
say
check my-
yes.
Oh, my helmet's okay. Get my pistol. We'll call it. Done.
Take care. It's a big
It's a big
wasteland.
wasteland.
But you know that better than me, right?
I got my eye on you.
Oh, yeah? Well, I got my eyes on you. That's twice as many. Okay, let's,
Forth and drink the waters of the globe.
You know, it's so funny when you say, I think I need to disarm that bomb, and everybody's like, oh no, the church people will be sad, but then they don't even notice. They're still down there. They didn't even notice. They didn't. Oh, I did get a Nuka-Cola machine. Look at me. Oh, I haven't been in here, I think, since I bought it. This is the most frivolous thing. But I think making them cold makes them work better. Not positive about that, but it doesn't matter. You have to have it anyway. In the fridge, I put a bunch more in here. I'm going to get them out. Because they need to go in there. Actually, let me see what I can cook. Ant bits. Dog steak. I don't like killing dogs, and I don't like eating them. And steamed rad roach. Yes, please. Okay. I do like survival stuff. It's fun. I like to collect things and cook with them and stuff. Whenever we play Minecraft, or we were playing 7 Days to Die last night, games that involve farming / hunting / gathering, cooking recipe thingies. That's always my favorite. That's my favorite. I can't help it. The church people are none the wiser. That's right, Light. They just aren't feeling as tingly as they used to. You know, our faith just doesn't feel as tingly as it once did. I think we need to pray more. I was just being them. That, you know. Light gets me. All right, I'm going to put this away to use for fodder for repair. I have a lot of ammo for that, but it's in pretty lousy shape, so we'll put that away. I don't need that. I could use more grenades for my grenade gun, but okay. I'll carry that with me. As long as I'm here, I haven't slept in a while. I should get well rested. Drop off my Nuka-Cola, drop off my junk that I will use to build with later somewhere. I think you cook with centaur blood. I'm not sure. Duct tape goes in here. Actually, not really sure where I would put the syringes, because I'm not sure where you use them. Tin can is cooking. This is all the stuff you make stuff with. Okay, I have something in here. There's my stealth boy. I'll hang on to that, even though that's also silly. I'll put away my... just to get things out of my list that confuses me when I'm looking at it.
Going well for you today,
Lunchbox goes
madam.
over here. Okay. I guess I can put some stuff in my fridge, because I have a lot of food on me. And I think it's heavy. Mirelurk meat. Interesting. That doesn't cook. Or that maybe I don't have it high enough. Level in survival. Let me check if it's even an ingredient in anything. I'm not seeing it. So that might be something I sell. Also, put my Nuka-Colas away. Get some ice cold ones. I don't want them all. 2. Take on the road with me. Okay. Now, what was I going to do? Pray for more radiation, please. What's my quest? The library. The thing is, if I do blood ties, what level am I even? 7. Oh, can a level 7 handle the DC ruins? Plus I have to go in a lot of subway tunnels, and I always get lost. So I could do the Arafu one, and for one thing, it'll pick up a couple of more map markers, and maybe it'll give me maybe even just one more level would help before I do the library. Oh, decisions. Okay, I think I will do Arafu. Yes. Let's do it. And I will start from Big Town. Oh, I can't do it from in here, though. I gotta go outside. Silly me. I knew that. Oops. Too close. Yeah, I'll go from Big Town. Get us some...
have a component to deliver?
Wow. Bossy. Victoria. I'm already doing you a favor. Don't be sassy. Gotta check the mailbox. I believe that is a magazine, not a book, but let's check. Lad's Life. Yeah. That's a magazine that just temporarily bumps your survival. In case you just temporarily need 10 more points in survival. All right. Oh, I guess I better have a weapon in my hands. Being a little overconfident that she can just punch people. Decisions. Oh, I'm so low on ammo, you guys. I probably could have bought some. Okay, here we go. I see somebody I need to kill. It's not a desire. It's a necessity. This guy has a... Whoopsie. This guy has a weapon that is going to kick my butt. Okay, one at a time, one at a time. He's trying to get me with it, but I'm behind a rock because I'm clever. No. No! How dare you, bastard. You green, muscular bastard. Get him. All right, he does pause though. It is polite. Pause so I can drink my cold nuka. Eat a couple of steaks. Oh, I have red poisoning. I have a solution for that. I feel like you should lose more rads in your food if you're cooking them. It should give a little bit better. There's no rads on the mole rat steak. That's good to know. Okay. I'm gonna grenade you, dude. Oh, so close. Almost there. One more. He's a guy you cannot really walk up on because he is shooting me with grenades. Grenade launcher. But I got him. Missile launcher, that's it. Missile launcher. Missiles are... Missile launcher is not expensive, it's heavy. Well, it's probably expensive too, but I don't do 32s. I just don't. Okay. What did he give me? Ah, well, they're always in crap shape. Why? Why? Okay. I have plenty of tin cans for now. Take a combat knife. Where's the ammo? Do you suppose? There's a first aid, like they know you're gonna need one after this encounter. What's this? Is it somebody I blew up? Yep. It's a body part. Not green anymore, are you, buddy? Okay, save because map marker. I've learned from my Fallout experience that no matter how well you think you're going to do, whenever you get a new map marker, just save. I've had to repeat map markers too many times. Not worth it. Is that a bear or a mole rat? It's a rat. Empty. How does a fleshy creature not have any flesh on it that you can carve off? Ew. Only in the game. It's survival though. You know? You have to be willing to eat stuff for the survival of it, not for the gourmet of it. I've never played a cannibal though, ever. Suspension of disbelief, can't do it. I get it. I get the humor. I get the stories. There's some fun stories where you get to kill cannibals and stuff, but I just can't do it. It's just not right. Thank you for coming close enough that I can get you in the face.
Come on.
You did not just hit me with that bat. You did not. Oh, no, you didn't. Then maybe I can sell it. Repair. They killed this guy. Scrap metal. I'll take it. I keep hitting my my left. By the way, I got a new controller because the other one was dying, and it's pink. Yay! I keep hitting my left stick, and it crouches me because I keep thinking it's sprinting, and it is not sprinting. Can you even sprint? I'm not sure. Oh, you are a fellow wanderer like me. I don't want to kill you. Hi, want to sell me some stuff?
Here to shop?
Yes, I
Have a
will
look.
shop. I will shop. I've already asked him about his trade caravan, and he gave me a map marker, so there isn't any reason to
Please
ask him again.
enjoy my selection of high-quality.
What you got,
problem
Lucky?
solvers.
Frag grenades are always good. Plasma pistol. Sometimes it's cheaper to buy a weapon and then repair with it than it is to pay somebody to repair your stuff. Sometimes it's better. Not impressed with your weapons. Baseball bat nails. That's pretty cool. I thought that said Chinese pistol building. It does have our ammo. Okay, let me see what I can sell him to make some moolah so I can buy stuff. Hey! Hey, basic witch! I'm so excited that you're here. I'm so glad that we found each other and connected through Twitch. I mean, we go way back, don't we? I'm trying to remember. It was a convention that we met each other years ago. I bet, gosh, more than 10, I think. More than 10. Easy more than 10. Yeah, we go way back. Oh, I'm so excited that you came to visit. Thank you so much. Are you a Fallout player at all, by any chance? I know you are. Oh, let's give her a shout out. She is also a fellow streamer. Let's see if I can figure it out. Unless Fuff's here and she can do it for me. She's better at it than I am. Let's see. Bear with. I can do it. See if I did it right. Yay! It worked. Awesome. Casual Fallout player. Yeah. Really, I think Fallout lends itself to being casual. I almost feel like, I mean, there isn't a whole lot to prove. It's a lot of walking and talking, and so it kind of lends itself to being casual. So I prefer to play that way myself. So, yep, very, like it says, very much the same, super casual. Yeah, because you know, I like a casual pace to enjoy myself, and my brain sort of naturally works at a casual pace anyway. I mean, let's be honest. I've been telling my family for years, and friends and family, that I'm a 78 RPM record in a digital world. I'm just my brain does not revolve as quickly. Of course, many people I have to explain what a 78 RPM record is, which makes me sound old, but that's the truth of it. Selling cigarettes, money. What ammo do I not use? I can sell him. So I can buy some off of him. Could also sell him a little bit of food. Cases don't have any value. Oh, definitely that. I'm gonna sell him that too. I'm probably never gonna eat that. Selling my drugs. Okay. I thought whiskey might be used to cook, but I didn't see a recipe for it, so I will sell it. Okay. Oh, look at me go. I could buy lots of ammo. Yeah, I'll take the 10mm. I think my shotgun is 20. I don't know if I want to buy a lot of missiles for... I just picked up a missile launcher, but... okay, we'll do that. Awesome.
Another satisfied? I'll...
56. I better repair my armor just in case. That's the only
Keep
thing
your
about
skills
combat
sharp and
armor
your
is
eyes
kind of
peeled.
few and far between, and even I always take it off if the guy's trying to kill me, but they're unpredictable, so you never know when you're going to be able to take their stuff. So thanks so much for the shout out, but of course, need to leave a work lurk, but I'll check back in. That's awesome. I appreciate anybody who chats, anybody who lurks. I just love that you stopped by. That really makes my day. Thank you so much. Dead cows. Can't get in there either. The bridge is very tall. Does have a pretty view though. Well, you know what I mean, relatively speaking. Oh, I'm crippled. I did not realize. I should probably do something about that. Oh, my Lord. When did that happen? Guess I can use a doctor's bag. Huh. Oh, doctor's bag did them both. That's good to know. I don't think I realized that. That you don't have to use a doctor bag per limb. That's cool. Here you come, dude. Don't blow me up. Aw, he's trying to
Hang
blow
on,
me
you're not one
up.
of them. I nearly blasted you in two. Get over here before they spot you.
This voice actor, I tell ya. Just want to go, ooh, pinch those cheeks. He's so cute.
Now what the hell are you doing all the way out here?
Well, I have this letter for the West family,
That's great,
dude.
but I got bigger problems than being the town post office right now. The shit's about to hit the fan in this cesspool, and I don't think I can stop them.
What kind of
Well,
trouble?
at first they do their typical gang bullshit. You know, break stuff and make lots of noise. But they always kept their distance. But this last time, they went too far.
Quigs!
They killed all of our Brahmin. I mean, that's our lifeblood out here, you know.
What's got you so spooked?
Nothing.
Aw,
The family are
failed.
just a bunch of
Aw,
damn
don't you
punks.
hate that when you fail? What's up, Quigs? How's your Tuesday? What are you, some kind of wimp? I'm asking the guy in the game. I'm not asking that of you, Quigs. I would never ask you that. Why don't you fight back? Quiggle.
Yeah, sure. I'll just go and take all of them out by myself. What are you,
Quigs
crazy?
needs a shout out too.
As soon as they roll into town, I lock my doors just like everyone else. We could really use some assistance here.
See who gets it first. It takes me forever because I can't see my keyboard. I did it! Yay! I love your queue, by the way. In your logo queue. I love that it's like a jigsaw puzzle. I love that. I know Quigs is a fellow Fallout player. For sure. Except I got so distracted I don't even remember what this fellow and I were discussing. Don't tell him I stopped paying attention. Also, in real life this happens to me a lot. I'm talking to somebody and my brain is doing a thing and then I come to and I go, I have no idea what we were just talking about. So, you know when video games are like really realistic? Yeah. Apparently I'll be glad to help though.
I don't want to take my eyes off the ramp here. There's no telling when the family will return. Can you do me a favor and check on the other people's houses here?
Sure.
You know, make sure they're doing okay? Speak with Davis West, Karen Shenzi, and Ken Ewers.
Do I have to do it in that order? Where do you think I can find the family?
I think they live somewhere east or northeast of here. Problem is, they always travel in the dark, so I can't see exactly where they go.
Oh,
There's
I
all
wonder why
kinds of
they're always
places they
in
could
the
be hiding,
dark.
like Hamilton's Hideaway, the old Moonbeam Cinema, or Northwest Seneca Metro Station.
Oh, work's driving you crazy, Quigs. How? Are they working you like too hard? Is it busy? Or sometimes being bored at work is also hard. Sometimes. But I think I'd rather... Would you rather be busy or bored at work?
Just
Okay, at least
watch
you gave me a map
yourself.
marker, so that's cool.
I've got an itchy trigger finger.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out when you shot at me. Knock.
Hello? Is this the mailman? Oh, I do hope my fall catalog has arrived.
Yeah, I'm the mailman. Need to find both of us a new job. Yeah. That is what I asked. Jax asked what's going on at work and also would you rather be busy or bored? I did ask that. Sure, yeah, I have your full catalog right
Oh,
here,
goody.
lady.
I can hardly wait to browse the latest fashions. Please do come inside. Let me unlock the door for you.
Look, whatever you have to do to survive. You know what I mean? If this lady needs to believe
What the hell are
she's
you
not
doing
hurting
in here?
anybody if
Get
she
the
thinks
fuck out.
she doesn't know the wasteland happened. Your wife let me in. Something about a catalog.
Oh, for the love of... Look, she's dumber than a bag of hammers, okay? If you want to talk to
What a
anyone,
dick.
you need to talk to me. So what the fuck do you want?
Ugh, I dislike you intensely, but apparently I have to talk to you. So, Evan King told me to check on you, you big wimp.
We're great. Just peachy. I love sitting in my house with my thumb up my ass. Tell Mr. King
All right,
that
that's
sitting here
TMI.
all day isn't going to make us any
Seriously.
safer. We need
I don't
to
need
take
to know what goes
action.
on behind closed doors. Okay. I have to go
Good.
now.
Now get out.
I haven't talked to your wife,
Evening.
though.
You must
'Cause
be
you told me not to,
exhausted from
so I'm
all
going
that
to.
walking in this horrible heat.
Aw.
Oh, and hungry too. Sit, please.
Isn't
Braley
she
Ewers is
sweet?
the name. Don't mind my husband, Kenneth. He woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning.
Evan King told me to check on you. Is everything
Oh,
okay?
he's such a dear. I
Aw.
must remember to make more of those preserves he loves so much.
Aw.
Bye-bye.
I don't think she's going to have
Come
any
back
information for
soon.
me, but I had to do it just because he told me not to. Okay. That was one door. Yellow.
Yes. Who is it?
From the family, let me in. Wow, that's harsh. Evan King sent me. Can I come
Oh,
in?
he did? Well, it's about damn time he did something. Come on in. I'll unlock the door.
And it's also some of the only instances that I can think of in
It's nice
any
to see a
Fallout
friendly new
game
face around here. It's been a long time.
where a
The name's
locked door
Karen
says
Shenzi.
needs a key, but you can knock. It's very outside the scope of its usual gameplay. Evan King told me to check on you. Is
Scared out of
everything
my
okay?
mind. I'm glad he's checking on us, but until someone nips the problem in the bud, we may as well stay inside forever.
What do you think about the
All
family?
they do is terrorize us. They taunt us to open our doors, throw bottles at our houses, and
Ooh,
scream at us.
dear, what the?
If I knew
That's
King
really
had my
unnecessary.
back, I'd step outside and show them just how I feel about their visits, especially after this last attack.
Can you tell me more about
We're
what's been
scared
going on right here?
shitless. Evan King's got everyone so worked up about the family, no one wants to set foot outside. That asshole runs the show. But does he really do anything about our problem? No.
Okay. Well, I have
Sure.
to go now.
Go. Just like everyone else.
Well, I can't just stand here and jabber at you about it. Gosh, lady. I have broken into that before, but there wasn't anything interesting, so. Well, what do we have here? I'm going to activate Davis West. You lack the skill needed to properly determine the cause of death. I guess I'm okay with that. I mean, I didn't go to medical school or anything. Now I'm going to activate Matilda West. Just keeping you apprised. I still lack the needed skill to properly determine the cause of death. Because I still haven't gone to medical school. I am going to do this, though. I'm going to sleep right next to them. Just because it's weird. And, you know, it heals you and stuff, so. Alright, let's go talk to Evan. And tell him what's up. Right, gonna go grab some lunch. Be back in a bit. Okay, have some lunch for me. What you gonna
Well, is
have?
everyone okay?
Do you usually know what you're gonna get before you leave, or do you have to decide when you get there? That's another good question.
What did they tell you? Everyone okay?
Did you know the Wests are dead?
The family must have gotten to them in the last attack. Sons of bitches.
Bitches.
Damn it! If only we had more men, we could stand up to them. I'm sick of them terrorizing this
You don't
town.
need more men, you just need
Wait
me.
a minute. When you searched the West's place, did you find their son Ian's body?
No, I only found the parents' bodies.
This has to be the work of the family. I've caught that weirdo leader of theirs talking to Ian down by the river. Look, I know I've asked a lot of you already, but you have to find that kid. He deserves better than all this.
Does he? I guess I'll take your word for it. Don't worry, Evan. I'll figure out what happened to the Wests.
Thanks, kid. You're all right.
Oh, that's it. Okay. I have to
Next
go
time
now.
I see the family, there's gonna be hell to pay.
I have to go now. Do you know how often when I've played this, I've gone all the way to the end of the bridge and wished. I've jumped. I've tried everything I can think of to cross the bridge and then jump down, and you just can't. I die. Or I can't anyway. Maybe somebody else can. But I've never survived. And I have to walk all the way over here just to turn around and walk all the way back. Life is not fair. Okay, so let's look at the map where I am trying to go. They do not hang out here, and they do not hang out there. And do you know why I know that? I've played this game a couple of times. Just a couple of times. I think the most direct route will be from there and around. Can't tell if the cemetery is closer. Which I've already killed everything there. You know what? Let's go to the cemetery. I don't usually do it that way, so it'll be different and it'll be fun. Okay. Let's make sure that everything... Oh, they came back. I already killed you guys once. What are you doing? What? How dare you? Exist! Oh. Probably a turkey sandwich. Oh, nice. Good choice. Good choice. Very festive for the month. I go home for lunch, so most of the time it's whatever's in the fridge or that I can make quickly. Be back in a bit. Oh, it's nice. It's nice to go home for lunch. That's nice that it's close enough and you have enough time, because there is something cozy about that, isn't there? I should have a different weapon. I already killed these guys once. I did. And I don't think it's fair that they respawn. I don't. But I will take their bottle caps that also respawn. So that is acceptable. Okay. Let's do a different weapon. Let's be a little more... I was gonna say precise, and then I saw missile launcher, and that is not precise. So... Oh yeah, I want more ammo. Yeah. Love this. Nope. Love this weapon. It's my favorite. I'm gonna get you in the legs. I'm gonna get you in the cod piece. I'm in the cod. Come on. Ha! Oh, something is breaking. It's probably my hat. Mirelurk meat has rads. I'll eat it anyway. Do one stim pack. Okay. I'm gonna get you. Even though your armor is way higher than mine, your defense, because I'm getting that little shield down there. But I don't have any choice. I have to kill them. So... Any body part will do. Any body part. Heads are good. Oh, I'm out of ammo! Oh, I went through 100 trying to take these guys out. Yeah, it's my helmet. My hat broke. Oh, now that I'm close, let's try my shotgun. He... Chasing me around a tree, are ya? I'm gonna shoot you in the head. Oh! I'm going to taunt you now because I shot off your head. And that's very satisfying. Because you were trying to kill me. See, the graves are empty because I already... dug up the graves. That's why I came over here, because I thought all these guys were dead already. Oh, here's one I missed. Bottle caps! Do I see any more? Any more? It's hard to see at night. Can't tell if there are any more graves I missed. Well, that was fun. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Did I sell all my food? Dog steak. All right. What was I doing? Pip-Boy light's actually making it a little tougher to see. Trying to get to... Northwest Seneca Station. This way. I am not opposed to finding little map markers along the way. Oh, it's so hard to see. I could wait and let daylight help me out. The church probably has a bed or a mattress or something in it. I don't want you. You're harmless, fairly. Just a harmless little robot blasting patriotic messages. Where's the harm in that? I see a red dot. Pistol's so low. Oh. I don't have a skill in energy weapons, because I don't usually start investing in those until later, but I gotta go with what I have ammo for, that's for sure. Ugh. Really? Nothing. I mean, I wasn't expecting much, but I was expecting better than that. Alright, let's try grenade rifle. It's more like it. I don't want to burn through all of it. Oh, hi. Are you this? Must have come up out of the ground over there. Well, if I don't need to kill you, I don't want to waste my ammo. Better switch to something less suicidal by accident. In case I forget what I'm carrying. Oh yeah. Northwest Seneca Station. Going to save. This is frequently, in the past, a spot where when I come up out of the tunnel, more mercenaries will usually jump me, which gives me a chance to get their armor so I can repair, but I, at the moment, am not real impressed with my ammo level. And he probably doesn't have anything either. I'm going to go in the grocer, though. I usually stop in here to see what's up. Bottle caps. Don't like to waste ammo on roaches, so take my machete. I hear you. I hear you. Somewhere. That helps me find things quite often. When I can hear things and I know there's something. Or behind a bush or something and I can't find them. VATS is I just spam VATS. Let it find it for me. Let me Manuka trucks. I gotta turn off the... Where's the radio? I'm trying to turn off the radio, but I can't find it. There it is. Not that I don't love Malcolm McDowell as an actor, and I love that they got him in the game, but that's just a lot of oral information for me to process. Constantly prattling on. Okay, I don't see any more sugar bombs. One more time around. Okay, off we go. Let's prepare just in case. I only have one. You know what? Maybe I'll use the missile launcher on them just in case. Just in case they show up. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna save. And before I go, I'm also going to take a very, very quick break. A bio break, if you will. I will just be a moment. See you in a bit.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Somebody decided to join me during the break. I must let her settle. My gaming buddy. Good girl, Effie. Good girl. There we go. Now I'll play lots better. Won't we? We'll play lots better. Okay. Let's see if these dudes jump me. If they do, I'm ready for them. Aha! Aha! Oh, I hope I just realized I might be a bit close. Did I get them all three at the same time? I'm so glad you guys saw that. I'm so excited about that. I got them all three at the same time. Sorry, I'm trying to switch weapons. I'm so excited I can't do my buttons right. Oh my lord. I did. I did. Did it all at the same time. Oh man. Oh, check the chat now that I am no longer in danger because I got them all three at the same time with one missile and I didn't even hurt myself. I'm so glad that that has been recorded for posterity because that's very exciting for me. So work stuff. Yeah. Trying to fix things that don't want to be fixed. Having to deal with half the staff asking for the same time off, while also having my bosses want us to extend our hours during that same time. That was probably a very delayed response. Sorry. It's okay. I had a delayed reaction as well. So, yeah, but that is typical stuff that you struggle with. Especially trying to fix things that don't want to be fixed. That is anywhere. Work, relationships, humanity. If it doesn't want to be fixed, right? What are you going to do? Ugh. Time is an illusion. You're good. Effie, that's right. And a heart. Effie, triple kill. See? Didn't I say when she came back, I said, now we'll play a lot better? And then I got a triple kill. She's a good girl. Oh, yay, you got a clip. I think. I tried to clip recently, too, and I couldn't get it to work either, so I'm not really sure. But them trying to fight you really cost them an arm and a leg, and another arm and another leg. Oh, clip is broken. I'm not sure if that's a stream elements thing. Yeah, I tried to clip recently. I'll have to figure that out. I'm not sure what's broken, so I'll have to, that'll take me a little bit of time to, I don't do 32, but I'll grab the ammo so I can sell it. Yes, please, your armor. Yes, because I need to maintain. Oh, my poor helmet. I wonder if you still get the bonus, though, the effects. You'd get the guns and the explosives, even if it's broken. I don't know about that. Could come back after stream is done and make a highlight out of the VOD. Oh, that's a great idea, Jazz. I have to save that. I feel so badass. You just don't get it, guys. You just don't know how totally badass I feel. But I do. I'm gonna be sassy all day now. Private contract. Kill play nume, huh, Jazz? the story behind this name. Long story short, it's me making fun of the fact that I didn't make my character correct the first time. So when Light and Jez were in the channel with me and laughing about the fact that I didn't name my character properly and she walked out being named character name, we decided to keep it. And we made a name out of it. Pulse mines, I bet they're very heavy. Yeah, I might be able to sell them to the guy downstairs. in the thing. He might take them. Where's the other dude? Do not deny me my armor. I suppose he went. There was 3, right? Got him. And his body parts. Got him. Here's one. I got that guy. Oh, there he is. Varmint rifle. That doesn't seem worth the wait. But like I said, I'm over encumbered, but I will work my way down here if I develop a relationship with this fellow down here. He might buy some stuff from me. So we'll just very, very slowly. The third guy's over there and over there. I'm so glad you guys saw that. I just... Protagonist energy. Oh, I got back up. Ambushing 3 ambushers with a point-blank rocket to the face. I didn't really think it was going to happen. Too funny.
You're not here to try and steal my secrets, are you?
Yes. No. What secrets?
The secret of making Ultrajet, obviously.
Obviously.
Oh, damn it. Now the cat's out of the bag. Typical me.
Ultrajet, is that some sort of super chem?
I suppose you could say that. Ultrajet is almost double the potency of Jet. Perfect for ghouls. Jet barely affects us, you see.
Oh.
Only trouble is, it's almost impossible to gather the ingredients
bugging me today.
Say, you might be able to help me with that.
Yeah, what do you need?
It takes 3 things to make Ultrajet. 2 of the ingredients I got plenty of. The other one is a little harder to find. Sugar bombs. I distill it down to its base contents and add that to the formula, then presto, Ultrajet. For every box of sugar bombs you bring me, I'll pay you 15 caps. So, you in?
Ah. Well, this guy's as good at hiding things as you are. Yes. That's a true statement about me. Yeah, I do not do subterfuge well. Makes me anxious. Make it 30 caps and you got yourself a deal?
Nope. It's 15 each. You want to do it or what?
Yeah. All right,
Good.
Murphy, I'm in.
Now get going. I have a ton of preparation to do.
Note added, sugar bombing run. Have I ever read this before? If I repair that one with that one, then I will have that one for... Actually, this is in better shape. That one for that one. Then that drops some weight. Moving stuff around. Remember, I need genuine sugar bombs, and they have to be still sealed in the box. Bring them back here to me at Northwest Seneca Metro Station, and I'll pay you for each one you bring. I knew that. I didn't need to read that note. So, I have some.
Yeah? You got something to say?
Is he dancing? He didn't like that I noticed it. Okay. I don't know what he was doing.
So, what did you bring me?
Must be a side effect of Ultrajet or something. Moonwalking is really hard. He's talented. That's true. I don't want Ultrajet. Ah, have you ever heard of the family?
I stay away from them and they don't bother me. It's a good relationship. They live somewhere east of here. If you're feeling foolish, I think there's an underground way through their place, deeper into the metro station here.
I've been known to be a little foolish.
Nice work. The Ultrajet's coming along nicely.
Okay, now
So what did you bring me?
I buy some Ultrajet?
As soon as you bring me some more sugar bombs.
Oh, shoot. I could have sworn I could... Let's try again.
He's my assistant and my backup, in case things get rough. I wouldn't mess with him if I were you.
Maybe he just hasn't made any. Once he has some, I think he kind of turns into a store. Okay, I do know the back way. It is full of radiation and mirelurks, and I did not bring, or something. There's something in. Oops. I can't remember what. Murph. No, Murph, seriously. Thank you. Weirdo. Okay. We're gonna save. Now he's just showing off. Seriously.
Keep it moving, meat.
Did he just say keep it moving feet? Maybe it's part of his life philosophy or something. Keeping his feet moving. Did I just save? Did I? I kind of wish I had... Oh, you know what I do have, though? Environment suit. And a shady hat. Oh, you can't do them both? I think I'm going to need the rad resist. To go the back way through all the radiation. Aren't I supposed to be up there? Oh, here we go. I'll go around. You need the Pip-Boy light to see, but then you can't. Let's see if we can get him in his face. Oh. You don't see me. You don't see me. He can't get to me. Also, I don't know where he went. Ah, he's behind me. Oh, what a clever little Mirelurk. You snuck up on me. Sure, I'll take it. Very quiet. I'm actually being quiet in real life because I'm trying to be quiet. It was just instinctive. If I had more ammo, I would do my shotgun. Oh, I can put my armor back on, though, now that I'm past the worst of the... This laser rifle didn't do much before, but boy, I have so much ammo. Maybe if I can just keep it right on their face, it'll do something. Ah, okay. I will take it. Oh, it's this. I see. Almost walked right into that. Because I have to have my Pip-Boy light off. Bet you there's some grenades hanging or something up here. Don't see, though. You're already dead. Gonna risk my life. Ooh, I see a landmine. And another one. Ha ha! Can't get me. You're also dead. Okay, it wants me to go this way. Okay, I'll go this way and see what happens. Did I mention? I probably have mentioned. I get lost down in these tunnels constantly. Oh dear. Really? Just for that, I'm going to take your shotgun. Oh, I also got ammo for that. Oh, 20 gauge. That's what I need. I see you. I must be going correctly because there's a lot of things trying to kill me, trying to blow me up. Oh, it's so dark I didn't see there's a person, but now I see a person.
Whoa, whoa, slow
Hi
down there.
there.
This area's off limits to everyone but the family. Where the hell do you think you're going?
That speech is not very good. I'm not telling you jack. Which one? Hang on a second. I have a letter.
Oh, the new kid? Yeah, Vance said we
Oh,
should be
yeah,
expecting
guess
someone
right.
soon. You can head on in, but I would speak to Vance first if I was you. You can find him on the mezzanine overlooking the common area.
Tell me about the family.
We are a badass gang, and we don't take shit from nobody. We also don't like nosy assholes who creep around asking too many stupid questions.
Jeez, dude, try decaf.
Just remember, I got my eyes on you. We all do.
Thanks for opening the gate so I can come in and steal stuff from you. I mean, visit with you. I'll steal stuff when he's not looking. Ooh, stim pack. Tumblers today and it's not stealing. Why is activating the radio red? I wouldn't think they'd want to listen to this patriotic nonsense. Is Robert the guy I was just talking to? No. No. Unorganized.
Yeah, I remember you.
Oh, it is him.
What's up?
Sorry. Sorry, I just
remember,
woke you
got
up.
my
I have to
eyes
go.
on you. We all do.
I did. Just go back to sleep. Scrap metal. Scrap metal. Walter likes that. Oops. I meant to steal
You
it.
stole that!
Aww. He saw me. At least he didn't shoot me. Fine, keep it. Fine. Alright, where the heck am I going? Also, I forgot to save, so I'll do that before I piss somebody off.
Yeah! Yeah!
Why did he just shoot me if he didn't shoot me before? Is he gonna come and get me because I stole? Okay, see? Okay, look. Monday. My fellow Twitch friend. I'm just dying because I'm annoyed. I'm gonna go through it. Because I'm just gonna... The problem is I just saved after I stole. So... Anyway. My friend Monday also plays Fallout. And he was streaming one day, and he stole something. And nobody came after him or got mad at him. And I said, wait, every time I steal, this happens. And he said, oh, I don't think so. And he stole a few things right in front of people. And they did not react. So that's why I tried it just now. And guess what? What happens to me just happened. Can't decide. I should just die and restart. Oh, I hate that though. Do you think it wears off? So I could fast travel away and come back. I'm gonna see if it wears off. Oh, glowing mushrooms have rads. We didn't see that coming. Alright, let's just see. Let's see if I go back. This is for science now. If I go back, is he still pissed at me?
Look what we have here.
That's a yes. Okay, I also have red poisoning. So the problem is if I can't get into the next thing, I have to do the Mirelurks and all that again, don't I? Unless they don't respawn. Fuff says, this is how I understand theft. People don't care if you steal someone else's stuff. Crouching makes it really easy to turn basically invisible. The anger depends on the quality price of the item. An expensive thing will get you attacked, but a clipboard usually won't. I see. Ah, maybe this thing will get him. I'm just gonna step out. Oh, and consider my options. Where you going, Effers? Where you going? She gets really warm really quickly. Okay, this is a good map marker. So now I'm gonna save. If I save over this, I'm going to have to redo the Mirelurks and everything. But he's also not mad at me. So I'm going to give it its own slot. Then I am going to fast travel. Because I know how to get where I'm trying to go from there then. Okay. Let's see if we can recover this game. Let's see if we can do it. I almost just died and let it reboot me and try again. But let's see if we can salvage. Let's get my radiation healed.
He is coming with the clouds.
See if she was back there. Dude. Hey, Grumpy Pants.
Girl, you're glowing like a goddamn reactor core. You need help?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Sure can.
100 caps!
Only 100 caps.
I never do this. I never pay for it. Now I know why I'm such a cheapskate. All right,
a quick
fine.
shot. All done.
There's just not enough Radaway in this world. There's just not. I need my own little doctor thing up in my apartment. Let's see if I can sell him some
going
stuff.
out and getting shot up, eh?
What have I got that I can sell him? Baseball bat. Oh, combat shotgun. Nah. I never really use... Well, this doc has got some moolah. Oh, I did. Did I have stealth boys on me and I didn't remember? That's one way to do the Mirelurks if I have to redo this. If I have to redo this, I will do that. He's got some right away. I'll take that. Your doc, health care professional, take my cigarettes. I will take one. Water. Okay.
That it?
I have to go
Yeah.
now.
Bye.
I wonder if taking a nap in my apartment.
All of us
Oh
here
dear.
thank you for everything you've done. For us, for the Wastes. We pulled together and
Have I
got
mentioned
you
that
this.
you have a very nice
It's
hat?
the best we could do. Please take it. With our thanks.
Thank you, Madam Ambassador.
Bless you.
Let the men, women, and children of the earth.
Maybe if I just wait long enough, we'll just take a little bit of a nappy poo. I'm determined to see if we can just recover. I feel like at this point she's just stalking you. Right? Okay. While I'm in here. Oh, I do love a minigun. Boy, they are hard to come by. Let's see what I can repair with other things while I'm in here. Okay. 12:15 p.m. We're just gonna sleep as long as we can. Let's do a 24-hour period, and that way, on the off chance that it does time out, this will increase my chances. If I have to, I'll just restart and do the stupid Mirelurks all over again, just so I can get through there. But if I don't have to, I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try to do it legit. I have all this because I want to sell it, but Moira keeps not having enough money. So I haven't sold them yet. How many times can I surprise her around a corner? She's very good at being sneaky, like just popping up out of nowhere. She likes to find me in the doorway too.
Good morning, madam.
Hello.
What can I do for you?
Give me some water.
Certainly, madam. Here you are.
Thanks.
I'll be sure and tidy up while you're
My
away,
fan
madam.
on, but it's a bit chilly. Anything I can cook? I don't even remember killing dogs. Where am I getting all of this dog meat to make steaks? Don't even remember killing the puppies. I'm glad Effie's not here to see it. When I kill a dog, I cover her eyes because I don't want her to know. Quest rewards, maybe, or like maybe I'm picking them up off of dead people and I'm just not remembering. I think super mutants, I think, carry dog meat. Weapon binding ritual. I don't know what that is. Okay, that's all I've got. I will grab a little bit more food now, though. Also, blood packs. I wonder if the family would want those. off we go. Let's try this. Let's try this experiment. Nope. I keep hitting the wrong button. Don't want that one. Oops. I want Rusty Train Yard. That's like the shortcut. Because I was running for my life. And it brought me here. Let's see if he remembers me and if he's still mad. Why, good thing I didn't run over that on the way here. I hear the scritchety of Brad Roach feet. Unless that's the fire. Oh, that's an explodey. Woo! Oh. It's a different way of coming in, I think. Oh. Bear trap got me that time. Oops. Trying to turn off my Pip-Boy light. There we go. Okay. Just gonna boldly walk right up. He's still mad! Boy, some people can really hold a grudge, you know? Do I just cut my losses and redo?
You can't
Hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Hi. You may remember me. I was the one who ran for their life before after ripping something off right in front of you. Okay. I think I would be better served time-wise to just redo it. I think. And it was here. Yes. This time, after I meet the guy who opens the gate and lets me in, I believe his name was Robert. Don't take anything. Just a mental note for me.
Yeah? You got something
Don't
to
take
say?
anything. Okay. Can we put my suit back on? My suit. Oh, I don't remember another rifle. And a stealth boy. Okay. This actually may go faster with my stealth boy. I just didn't remember I had one. Turn your light off. There we go. Okay. I'm behind you. Do not turn around. Do not. You're just gonna stand there? As long as you don't bump into them, it's pretty good about not finding you. Do you ever just have one of those days where you feel like no matter what you do, the universe is determined to block your every move? I must have hit that tripwire. Alright, we're gonna do this again. This is it. I'm feeling it in my bones, you guys. I think this is it. I'm feeling lucky. I am feeling lucky. Run. Run. All right, now there's going to be a tripwire somewhere right here. Aha! And then there's another one. I think. Can't see very well because I don't have my light on. No, maybe that was the only one. Okay. Thought I remembered there being a couple of landmines. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, bear trap. Almost missed it. Okay. And I got that one. Okay. I am going to save again. We're going to put it right here at the top. Its own little window. You're going to do it, Fuff. You're going to do it. Okay, there's another one here. Disarm. Go get the weapon. You know, the thing he doesn't say to you, how did you make it past all of our very sophisticated blowy-uppy equipment? Why doesn't he ask that? I mean, not in those specific words, obviously, but... You know, he just goes, oh, hi. Oh, hi, who are you? And what are you doing here? Like, he doesn't go, wow, are you a superhero? You have amazing stealth and high explosive skill. Like, he doesn't even admire you for surviving their stuff.
Slow down there. This area's off limits to everyone but the family. Where the hell do you think you're going?
Okay, look, I have had a day, okay? So we're just gonna skip the pleasantries.
Oh, the new kid?
Do not push me, dude.
Yeah, Vance said we should be expecting someone soon. You can head on in, but I would speak to Vance first if I was you. You can find him on the mezzanine overlooking the common area.
Okay. I have to go
Just
now.
remember, I got my eyes on you. We all
I've been
do.
doing this for like a long time. Open the door, get out of the way, go take a nap, Robert. Just go lay down. You didn't see anything. I'm not even gonna take the magazine that is free to take, okay? I'm not even gonna do it. I'm just not. Maybe on the way out. Okay, I did it without getting shot at. Third time. I told you I had a feeling that was gonna be the right one. That was it. Does anybody mention which way to go from here? I don't have a thingy on my compass. Do I have that one I put on there though? I want to take that off. Remove. That'll confuse me. Let's just say it's this way. Hi, where's everybody? Oh, look at all this stuff. Scrap metal. Bottle cap mine. There isn't anything I can make. Where is everybody? Hello? Oh my... Look at all of the stuff. Oh, what is a hoarder to do? Ah. All right, fine. I will leave it alone. Everybody must be sleeping. Oh, hi.
Hello. I don't
Here's
think
somebody.
we've been properly introduced. I'm Holly, Vance's wife.
Do we just out with it? I'm looking for Ian West.
I'm afraid
All right.
Vance has him in isolation, and there's no way I'm going to override Vance's orders. He's a good kid. I think Vance will set him along the correct path soon, like he did for all of us.
Not a good way to ingratiate myself into these people. Maybe it will, or maybe it's just messing him up more.
You don't think he's already messed up? Come on, don't kid yourself. We pulled him out of that shithole town just in time.
Really? All right, well, tell me about the family.
My husband started this group not long ago. He was trying to save them from a life of hardship and ridicule. They come from all over the wasteland now to find us and become part of the family.
Anything else? Yeah, anything else you can tell me
Like
about
I said,
Ian?
he's in isolation. It's his time to meditate and reflect.
Okay.
It was good talking to you.
You too. Nice chat, Holly.
You look quite troubled, my darling. What's on your mind?
I wonder if the family will really work. Sometimes, with all the troubles we have, it seems impossible to hold it together.
Let's talk to Alan.
You here too?
Oh, come on now, Vance.
I don't think I've met you yet. The name's Alan. What did you want?
Tell me about the family.
Well, anyone that Vance takes in because of their special problems can be part of the family.
What problems? How come there's no... I need to ask him that, and there isn't a way to ask him. I'm looking for Ian.
I don't have any authority here. I'm pretty new myself. Justin's been trying to talk to Ian, make him feel better. Maybe you should speak to him.
Okay.
Guess I'll see you around.
I'll see if I can find him.
You're doing what's best for these people. If it wasn't for you, they'd be living in the waste.
Gun cabinet.
Or dead.
You always have had a knack for making me...
Hi, Brianna.
It's the leap.
Nice outfit.
Well, I'm surprised you don't know me. I'm Brianna. I take care of the men around here. Well, unmarried ones, anyway.
Huh. I'm looking for
Vance
Ian
has him
West.
in meditation right now. No one's supposed to be in there. Poor kid. He looks like he could use another friend.
I could be his friend.
Well, that is sweet, but Vance would kick my rather gorgeous ass right out of here if I told you how to find Ian. Sorry.
Didn't you just tell me he's in isolation? That's... Light. You're back. What did you miss? Oh. Well, I made my way down into the tunnel on my way to try to find the family. And I made it past the Mirelurks, and I did everything I was supposed to do. And I got in, and I passed a speech check or whatever. And then, out of curiosity, right in front of a dude, I stole something because reasons. My every instinct says never steal. It's not about karma. I'm always getting caught, and I'm always getting in trouble and pissing people off, and it's a thing. So, but I thought I'll try it anyway, and then I tried it, and then he got mad at me. So I went back to camp, and I tried to sleep and see if it would reset, but it didn't. So I ended up having to restart and just do it from a place where he wasn't mad at me anymore. Did I sum up pretty good, Fuff? Theft and its consequences. I think that's what I should name this episode. Theft and its consequences. But I'm here now, so...
How about just the... As long as we listen to Vance's rules and listen to his stuff, he lets us do pretty much whatever we want.
Okay, isn't that...
Bye, sweetie.
Sound like a teenager.
You give so much and rarely receive.
Well...
I'm glad I'm here to help.
I know there's supposed to be more. And usually you can get them to talk about their rules and stuff, but
Welcome to our home.
I'll try.
My people call me Vance. I lead this group of weary travelers and outcasts who need a home. And to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Also good to know that apparently guards sleep with one eye open around there, right? He was sleeping! I must have made noises. Oh well. I think I've stumbled across the world's first underground insane asylum. I don't think it's the world's first, though, so I'm not going to say that one. This place does seem very different from the other settlements I've seen.
What you see before you is the last bastion of hope for the downtrodden and misunderstood. It is a sanctuary for the oppressed and a beacon of faith for the tyrannized.
Wow. Whoa, I left my thesaurus at home. Allow Vance to continue.
We are the remnants of society, cast aside like the clean-picked bones of a hunter's
This guy's
feast.
a poet.
I led my flock beneath the sun-baked sands of the wasteland to keep them safe and teach them my ways. Men of science would call us cannibals, eaters of human flesh. Society labels us as monsters, demons, and the unclean.
This isn't rocket science. I know exactly what you are.
You amaze me. Never have I met a human with the gift of cognition that you possess. Tell me then, what are we?
You're vampires, or at least you follow their fictional traditions. I like that answer.
Do you think I believe I can turn into a bat and fly away? Of course not.
Wait,
Do
hold
I
on.
cast
Are
my
these the
image in a mirror?
vampires?
Absolutely. Now, ask me if I believe these individuals from every corner of the wasteland need me to give them a sense of purpose and identity. I have shown these people the ways of the vampire.
The ways of the vampire.
I provide them shelter, organization, and a sense of belonging.
You do this by teaching them that they're mythical beings?
Now, you disappoint
I like it.
me. You need to open your mind and think for a moment before you pass judgment. I have
He's
reined
still a
in
cult
their
leader, even if
cravings
he's a
and
weeb.
taught them to eat not of the flesh, but to drink of the blood. Most importantly, they have a family.
Look, we're not eating people.
A place where their
We're just
quirks are tolerated
sucking
and
their
understood.
blood. We're way better than cannibals. I've been searching for a young man named Ian West.
Ah, yes. My newest charge. What would you want with him?
You people murdered his parents. Well, it appears they did. But I have a letter for him from his sister.
Then a
That's
part
better
of his
choice.
human family still remains? Even more of a reason he needs to remain in isolation. Ian is at a critical moment in his life right now. After all that occurred in Arafu, he is scared and confused. It would be ill-advised for me to allow you to speak to him while he decides what he wants to do.
Wait a minute, what happened
Ian's
to him?
hunger for flesh overwhelmed him. It drove him to kill his parents. Because of my intervention that night, he stopped just short of being lost forever to his cravings for flesh.
Are you telling me that Ian is a cannibal?
I am telling you, he will no longer be labeled as such. He has become one of us, a member of
One
the
of
family.
us.
The hunger
One
that
of us.
drives us must be kept in check. It is one of the most difficult things to teach. Ian lost control because no one was around to guide him. His own family was alien
You do have to
him.
respect him for at least going like, you shouldn't be eating people. That speech is not very high, so I don't think that's going to succeed. I'll try this one. Now that I have a better understanding of the family, may I speak to Ian?
I had always assumed if a human happened upon our home, it would be for the purpose of our extermination.
Gotta get back
It
there.
appears my fears were ill-placed. It is a pleasant surprise to meet someone as amenable as yourself.
Aw.
Very well. I will allow you to speak to Ian. Perhaps you can help him come to grips with his greatest enemy, himself.
Okay. I have to go
You are
now.
free to roam the common area of our home as our guest.
I don't believe a word this wiener says. He calls people his flock and talks in slow motion. Talks in slow motion. I don't either. Seriously, still a power trip. It's still a power trip. This is not where I want to go. I want to go here. Okay. Enter the password. Unlock the door. I don't need to activate a protectron. That's the opposite of what I'm trying to accomplish.
What do you want?
What do you want? Now I have to multitask for a second. I must address something on my phone. You're a bitch to find. Oh, I mean, I've been looking
I guess
for
I shouldn't
you.
be surprised. I'm sure Evan King is pretty pissed right about now. I bet he has the entire town out looking for me. He's worse than my parents.
Bear with, bear with. Okay. I know what you did. Vance told me everything.
Then you must think I'm some kind of a monster.
Well, okay, look, it's not what I think. Oh, a mockingbird just landed on the sill just outside my window. Sorry, caught my eye. It doesn't matter what happened in the past.
Of course it matters. The past is what's keeping me up at night. That night is like a bad dream. I can see parts of it, but I don't remember what happened. It was the fucking hunger. That thing that's haunted me my entire life.
Like, as though people are just born with cannibalistic impulses. It's kind of how they're addressing it, right? Fluff says he's being brainwashed. That would make a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense. Look, Ian, I know loss too. I know it hurts, but staying here isn't the answer. Isn't it?
There's something inside me, something completely messed up. I'm a mutant, a fucking freak. The only person I was ever able to talk to was my sister Lucy, and she's gone. No one gives a shit about me except Vance and the family. Can't you understand that?
Read this letter, Ian. Lucy wrote it. I bet it will change your mind.
She really misses being home, and she's asked about me in here a lot. I think I had it all wrong.
Oh,
I
you
shouldn't have
think
come here.
so?
I bet Lucy is feeling just as bad as me. Please, tell Vance I've made my decision. I'm going home to Arfu. I hope to see you there as well. I'm just gonna gather my stuff together and say my goodbyes, then I'll head on back.
Okay, well, I delivered the letter, which is what I said I would do. It's important to follow through on your commitments. But also, let's talk to this dude. Dracula's gonna be pissed.
It appears we have a lot to speak about. I trust
What?
your talk with young Ian went well.
What?
I am quite interested in learning the results of your discussion. Did he come to a decision?
Before I talk about Ian, there's still the matter of Arafu to discuss.
As long as you maintain this level of civility, please proceed.
I don't know why you expect me to be civil. Vampires can drink any kind of human blood, even from blood packs.
Curious. Many years ago,
right?
I survived.
I
by
saw it on
drinking from
Buffy.
Fresh blood packs I recovered
So it
from
must be
hospital
true.
ruins. The problem was that these blood packs were scarce. What do you propose?
Arafu donates blood packs and in exchange you protect them. Didn't the dude on Buffy actually drink animal blood? Different characters drank different sorts, I think. But I kind of remember an episode, like, we just watched Buffy at lunch. What a coinkydink. But if I remember right, the David Boreanaz vampire, who I can't think of the character's name, I can only think of the actor's name. I think I thought he was raiding hospitals and stuff or something. But you're right. Maybe he. Oh, Angel. That was it. I mean, the show spinoff was only named after him. But, anyway, animal blood. Okay, butchers. He got it from butchers, and it was animal blood. I remembered something
Agreed.
like that.
Please, take this proposal to Arafu. Speak with them, and then return to me with their decision. I thank you for showing me that your kind can be trusted after all. It is a lesson I will not forget. Now,
Okay, so we
what
have a
of young
deal.
Ian? Tell me his decision.
A lot of mythos is that it has to be human, though. Yeah. I'm not sure I should be the one telling you this.
If you fear reprisal from the family regarding his decision, know that I would never hold it against you. And as for Ian having you speak in his place, I find his trust sufficient enough to accept what you say as truth.
Okay. In that case, I'll just tell you. Ian's decided to
It
leave the
saddens
family.
me to lose one of my flock, but I believe everyone has to follow their own path.
I gotta turn this fan
All
off.
I was
Oof.
attempting to do was guide him. Now it seems that responsibility has fallen upon you. I hope you will be more successful. Please.
Falling on me?
I want you to take this. Consider it as an apology to you for all the hardships you had to
I'm a
endure
loner.
finding this place.
Loner.
Goodbye, human.
I solve problems.
Our time
I
together
move
has
on.
been
That's my
rather
job.
educational.
Shish kebab. Thank you very much. We are slowly making our way through Angel. Tyler has never seen it before, and I've only seen into the 3rd season, I think. Oh, nice. How many seasons is Buffy? I can't remember.
Speak a moment.
Yes, my love.
Off the top of
I
my
wonder
head.
if the family will really work. Sometimes.
Did I do what I was supposed to do? What am I supposed to do now? Okay. Return to Evan King. Oh, okay. So I gotta get out of the station.
Oh, hey there.
Hey there. Oops, not that way. That way. Now, what was the shortcut? Do we remember? Is that a door? I did have to... Yeah, okay. Through this thingy. Notice me not stealing anything. Lord. Oh, my Lord. Okay, this way or that way now? Can't remember. That way is back through the tunnel. I do not want to go that way. Back through the Meyerlurk tunnel, and this time I snuck past them, I think, instead of killing them, so they would still be alive back there. Here we go. I am curious what's on the other side of the... Just the train station, just another way in. Oh dear, I just heard a... Oh boy. Okay. Now we go... Oops. Back to Arafu to let him know that I, once again, have saved the day. Not that I let it go to my head or anything. Okay. Don't you blow me up again. Don't you do it.
There she is.
Ah, see?
The heroine of the day.
I think I just said that. Yeah, I took care of your problem. Family's been dealt with and you owe me big. That's true. We'll go with this
I know.
one, though.
I talked to Ian, and he told me everything you did.
Oh, jeez, how did Ian beat me
I don't know
here?
how you did it, but goddamn am I glad you walked up that ramp and lent us a hand. Thanks again, kid. Consider yourself welcome back here any time you're in this part of the waste.
Aw, shucks. Thanks. I have a proposal for you from Vance, the family's leader.
Interesting. It seems they wish to enter into some kind of agreement.
He's like a mind
I guess
reader.
It's better than pointing my gun down that ramp all day and hiding inside at night.
How did he
Let
know I was
Vance
going to
know
say
he's
that?
got a deal. We'll do it.
It's magic.
I'll speak to the others. I'm sure they'll agree with me.
Any help you can provide would be appreciated.
I've been saving up stuff for emergencies, in case things with Arafu got tremendously bad. You're welcome to some of it if you like.
Yeah. Whiskey. Did he just give me whiskey? Okay.
Come on back soon. I may have some stuff for you.
Well. Well, well, well. Now I think not that button. That button. Do I need to go back to what's her name? I don't think you do. I don't think you have to go back to what's her name? Lucy, the sister. I think that's it. Isn't that strange? She says take the letter to my brother and then, you know. But okay. We'll turn this back on. I did not level up. How do you know how close you are to the next level? Oh, there it is. Oh, I only need a couple of hundred points to level up. I'm gonna, looking at my time, I am looking at, let's try it. I am, however, again, going to take the teeniest little break. I'm going to save. And then I will be right back.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Good to see you.
Okay, I am back as I predicted I would be. And as I'm seeing it spin around because I had stepped away, I forgot she was in her, shoot, I forget how you do the, I forgot she was in this environmental suit. Also, I hadn't ever looked at it. Is that not the coolest thing you've ever seen? Welcome back. Well, thank you, Light, for welcoming me back. Thank you so much. Look at this really cool environment suit. That is so cool. All right. But as cool as it is, I better put my other stuff back on, which I had forgotten I had taken off. Okay. Should I maintain it or repair? I'll wait. I'll wait until it's a little more damaged. Okay. And what was I gonna do? Boy, you guys are gonna get tired of hearing me ask that in this stream. What was I doing? I will try to keep it under control, but we want to try to go, oh Lord. We want to try to go to the DC ruins and try to get to the library. That's what we're trying to do. Well, let's see how ridiculous that is. I've been to Hubris Comics, though. You guys, that was so fun. Quigs might remember. He was there. Oh, we went through Hubris Comics, and I had so much fun in there. And I'm sure I've done it before, but it's been so long since I played Fallout 3 that I had forgotten about it, so it made it extra fun. And look how close it is. Past Jackie was planning ahead for a future Jackie when she was going to need this map marker. It doesn't happen very often, folks, but you saw it here first. So that's where we're going to go. I might have to skip a lot of the nonsense. Maybe not. And also, I kind of forgot. I went off in such a excited fervor. I forgot. I hardly have any ammo. Let me just do a quick laser rifle, laser pistol. They're not in very good shape, but I have plenty of ammo. The problem is I don't really have power armor skills. Oh yeah. But that's where we're gonna go. All right. Gonna do a lot of sneaking. And I'm going to do a lot of hoping lasers will hurt them. That's all I got. Don't you pick up your dead compatriot's weapon. Don't you do that. That is... Assault rifle, though. I would like that. I can repair it. I can use... Do you have anything on you? Oh, rat meat. I love when they turn into ash piles. I feel that it's their own fault. Ooh, why am I so heavy? I think I sold stuff before I restarted. All right, where's my arrow? I'm trying to find the library, right? Yes. I'm quite nervous that I am a teeny tiny baby level 7. I'm just crawling along the junk pile. Oh, you saw me. No. You think you went in there on your last playthrough to Hubris Comics? Do you remember the, this is not gonna Oh! Okay, let's try some frag grenades. Do you remember the printing press machine? When you started up, did you get the smoke and stuff? Oh, I want so badly for it to work. But I turned it right back off again because I was afraid maybe it would blow up the whole thing or something. I didn't know what to do about it, so I just turned it back off again. As much as I would love to get that thing going. Oh, I have a missile launcher. Yes, please. Oh, I don't have enough AP. I will take it. I think I have to go down there and around. That would be my guess. I don't want to. But I don't think I can actually climb over all that detritus. Let's see. Another assault rifle. Oh, I really just need to take care of my... Oh, wait, I can do that. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll hang on to it for a sec. Maybe I can sell it. I think I had sold off some of my stuff before I restarted the game, so... And then I forgot to do it. Once I did. Alright, do I have to get up there? Where am I going? I don't think I've ever... This does not seem familiar to me. That I've ever gone through there, but I must have. I must have. Huh. Yeah, I see you. Laser pistol to the face. Or rifle. Pistol? Rifle? They look the same. I can't tell the difference. Oh, his face is even messed up. Look at that. Let's do that again. Again. And again and again. Yeah! Laser weapons. Okay. Oh. What is a ginormous hulking creature like you doing with that little wimpy little 32 pistol? I mean, rifle. What in the world is even the point? I need to go. I don't know, folks. I may have taken a wrong turn. I have to go past it to come back to it or something, maybe. Maybe I'll creep along this wall for a while and see what happens. Yes. Ah. Look. I already had this discussion with your friend, okay? And he learned to respect my laser. It is a lesson that you must learn as well, my friend. I will take the ammo, but I will not take the rifle. I'm developing a little more respect for the laser, I must say. Okay, I'm not anywhere near the right spot. And oh, look at all the red marks. You don't see me. You do not. Mason District South. That is a save. We save when we find new map markers. Did I kill the vampire flock? Quigs, guess what? I struck a deal. I struck a deal because I am a diplomat. And also because I got more goodies if I managed to do the quest that way. Because then I made friends with the flak and Arafu. So, double bonus. I'm trying to figure out how the heck to get to the library. And I don't know if you can do it above ground or if you have to go down and through to the other side of something. I'm not very good at... I think it's trying to tell me I have to go into the sewer back there and then take the sewer tunnels out. I think is what it's trying to tell me. I'm not very good at reading these maps. It would almost be faster from... Like, I'm not sure you can get there above ground. I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I don't know where... I don't think that leads to the right place. And this is a dead end. Yep. Oh, it begins, you guys. I was procrastinating. But the trek through the sewers must begin at some point, and it has begun today. I do not like them, Sam I am. Oh, Sam I am. Do not like being forced to go through these maps that look exactly like every other map. And you come out in the middle of nowhere, and then in order to go back, you have to go back down to come back out on the other side. Oh, it starts getting to me, but we can do it. Focus energy. We can do it. It may take a couple of playthroughs. Oh, hi. I mean, it may take a couple of Twitch sessions to get 1 mile and have to go, you know, 30 miles worth of tunnels the long way around. So I'm not gonna take your meat. You can keep your meat. We may not get there today. Yes, I only announced my presence with my Pip-Boy light. He's so close! He's so close! Are you headbutting me? No. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Have to check my inventory. Thanks for waiting. I need more goodies that do not give me radiation. Although I did get some of it. Healed. I'm going to eat one of his friends right in front of him. That's intimidation. I'm eating Mirelurk meat right in front of him. It's called psychological warfare. Question. Do you like the Fallout 3 or the Fallout 476 Mirelurk designs more? That is a really good question. The 3 design, I actually find them a little less intimidating. Lack of detail and whatever, and they look more crab-like. And the Fallout 4 ones, it look more badass, and I'm trying to decide if they actually are, or if because I just psychologically think they're badass. Where in the hell am I? So for that reason, I'm gonna say 3, just because they're less intimidating, and so I'm like, Oh, you big old crabby. Oh, you just so big and crabby. They're less intimidating. 3s has big dude in a kaiju suit vibes. Yeah, yeah, definitely. He's trying to headbutt me, look. And he's like not even on the right step. Aw, bless him. You know where I feel? I feel like I am in the Anchorage War Memorial. This feels very familiar. And that's not what I had in mind when I went. Am I? No, that's way up there. No, I'm not. I might be making some progress though in the right tunnel. Okay, I might be on the right path after all. Oh, the AP. Nice. Yeah, I normally don't rely on energy weapons this much because I don't usually have the skills, but okay, I will take it. Oh! Oh! He was trying to headbutt me. Did you see that? And I shot him. That was kind of dramatic. Is there anything over here? I don't want to turn my light on if I don't have to, but sometimes you have to. You can't see your own hand in front of your face. I'm heading toward the little pip on my map, so I think I'm actually doing okay. I was afraid that by trying to take the shortcut over to Hubris Comics and over, I was afraid I took myself too far and had to back up to get into the right tunnel, but I think I'm doing okay. My radiation level is increased. Oh, I should have my suit on. Oh boy, you got a distance on me. Yes, you did. Oh, you big fella. Okay. Ah! I got stuck on the door. Almost there. Stay there. I gotta reload. Stay there. Thank you. Okay, I wonder if my suit will help with water radiation. I don't actually know, but looks like it might be. Oh, it's so dark and also doesn't seem to lead anywhere. Where in the heck am I? I don't know. Just keep trudging on. Trudging on. It can actually be really difficult to even tell, like, did I go down somewhere and come back up somewhere else? Because it looks like I just went down and came exactly right back up in the same spot. I might have, okay? Have you seen me play this game? You don't look interesting. Let's go up here. I hear your schlumpy feet. I hear you. I knew you were there. Oh, I'm even running out of laser ammo. That does not bode well for me. All right, switch to this level. Look. I'm trying to accomplish something here. Do you mind? That was panic shooting. Did you see that? Panic. Well, I think I better aid. The rat away. Oh, I was even sick. I had not noticed. Brahmin steak? How am I doing on radiation now? Oh, am I still sick? Eh, that's not bad. Put a little dirt on it. Suck it up. Buttercup. Oh, I better turn my light off. Is this new? Are these new? The arrow tells me to go up here. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to headbutt me. I know you are. Yikes. Yikes. I was pulling the trigger, but nothing was shooting. Okay, pause. Pause. Use your words. I might need an actual couple of... Oh, I forgot I have stealth boys. Okay. We're just gonna run past you. Highlight, I'm gonna finish you off. With my... I'm just gonna slap you with this laser. I'm just gonna slap you and annoy you with it. Yay! Killed him! I don't want the meat. Stop trying to get the meat. Okay. Look, another tunnel. Ah, and another Mirelurk. Wow, just something different. Yikes! Why do you guys keep injuring me? What have I ever done to you? Okay, pause. I'm gonna eat some of his friend in front of him again. What else can I do? Let's try... shotgun. We get it done a little faster, or not. Oh yeah, I'm still crippled. Uh-oh. Oh. There, I was hung up a little bit. I forgot to heal my injury. Oh! Yes. Right in the tender face meats. Oopsie. Karma. I fell. Now where in the heck am I? Oh, I almost just fell again. Okay, just came up there. The arrow wants me to go this way, I think. Yep, I was starting to come in here when he said, oh, no, you don't. There's a door where the arrow is telling me to go. Beginning to think I actually accomplished something. Did I? I'm always afraid I'm just gonna come out of the sewer and realize I came out the door I just went in. I'm always worried about that. Those of you that have played this game, I think you can understand why. Is this new? Is it? Is new. Boy, do I need ammo. I just discovered the flooded metro. Actually, I was just in the flooded metro. But it didn't count it until I came out. Let me save. Okay, well. Usually wrap up about 1 o'clock, but I'm just gonna, oh no, is it telling me I have to go back into the sewer? See, this is the thing. Back into the sewer to come out the correct door. You think that's what it's telling me? that I don't think I can get there across land. I think I have to go through the sewer and come out a different door. But just for funsies, we'll take a minute. Get to higher ground and see if I can get a better view. If I can get over there, can I get over there? Across land? Maybe. Maybe right here? Look at me just boldly walking like there aren't 500,000 variants of creatures all trying to kill and eat me at the same time. Speaking of which, pistol or pistol? Oh, I only have 35 bullets, but it's this weathered pistol has done me good, well, so put a little more trust in it. Oh my god, I think I'm getting there. Check my map. I think it's down there, and I think I am going to be able to get there. I will be so... It will have been a banner day, you guys. Triple kill. Plus, I think I'm... Oh, fence. Did I speak too soon? Did I? Did I? Oh, my lord. I think I'm almost there. I'm going to save one more time in case something comes out of the darkness and shoots me to death. Because I made progress and I'm very excited. Sneaky. I will have made it to the library on my first try, I think. I did it on my first try. I didn't get lost for 3 hours in the sewers. I'm so excited. Oh my lord, you guys saw it here. Oh, I'm so excited. I did it!
This area is under the authority of the Brotherhood of Steel. Leave immediately.
I did it! I can't go anywhere without bumping into you assholes. Actually, this might be the first time I've bumped into them. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I haven't made it very far. I've been hovering pretty close to home base, so.
You're awfully brave to be walking around down here by yourself. Are you scavenging the ruins?
Why, yes, I am. Why should I tell you anything, lady? No. As tempting as many of those answers are, I'm not doing a grouchy pants playthrough. I'm doing a pleasant person playthrough. I'm searching for records from the library.
It seems that we have similar goals in mind. It's rare to meet someone who has proper priorities. I am Senior Scribe Yearling, Order of the Word. I have a proposal for you, if you're interested.
Does it involve money? I really like money.
I find that to be so with many Wastelanders. It may involve money, if you choose.
Yeah.
Or there may be other forms of compensation.
Oh.
But before you receive any reward at all, you will have to be willing to aid me in my task here in this library.
As long as there's money involved, I'm in. Okay.
If nothing else, I admire your commitment to your chosen focus. But to the point. My task here is to collect the written works of those who came before, in order to supplement the Brotherhood archives. Although most of the pre-war books have been destroyed, there are a few that have survived. But finding a book in the ruins is difficult.
Don't I know it?
So return here with any books that you find,
and I will reward you for them. With money, because that's what you like.
Mm-hmm. Also, pre-war money makes really good bookmarks. Tip for the Wasteland. Yep, you heard it here. I have pre-war books for you.
Excellent. How many are you willing to trade?
I did it, Light, on my first try. I'm stunned and in the best way possible. It didn't even take me like 3 hours of wandering around going, where the hell am I? I only asked like 2 or 3 times this whole stream. Like this whole stream I only said, where am I, like 3 times. Maybe it was more than that, but it didn't seem like very many at the time. So take all the books
Very well.
I have.
Here is your reward. Use it well and return with more books when you can.
So many exciting things happening. I don't have pre-war books though. Can you help me access the library's archives?
The front desk computer has access to the card catalogs, but it appears that it's lost the connection to the main archives.
I'm so excited.
Here's the password. Now you might be able to find the central computer further in there, but I'm afraid you'll have to do that without me. I'm a scholar, not a fighter.
Yeah, I feel ya. Well, I have to go now. I would like to chat with you more about books, because I do like to talk about books, but also I do have things. I actually really do. Now, I could bump my energy weapons, just because I seem to have to fall back on the ammo quite a bit. So I'm going to. 10 more. My speech, I've been a little low trying to pass speech checks. My guns, I do okay as long as I have ammo. That's my biggest problem right now. I'm going to go a little more on the energy weapons so I have a little more latitude between types of weapons. Now I have 3. So I could round up to 30 by taking medicine. I think that's the best I can. Sure. Let's do it. Continue. Now, did I open up anything new down here? Fortune Finder. These are the things that are different. The levels or the skills that you get when you level up are a little different because of the mod. So I always have to read through them. Commando. It has to do with rifles, not underpants. Okay. Gosh. Grunt. You do more damage with... Nope. Wow. Equipping and holstering your weapons faster. Scrounger perk, you'll find considerably more ammunition. I almost never take this, but you know what? I'm going to. Because I almost never do, and I'm going to. That's all I got. I have nothing better for a reason than that. Okay, so... Oh, I'm so excited that I'm here. I'm so excited that I made it to the library and that I am here. Oh, but I am going to call it. As much as I would kind of like to keep playing for a little bit, but I'm going to call it, and I'll tell you why. I have an announcement to make. I hadn't planned on this. This is just totally, honestly, I promise. But I see it sitting here, so it makes me think of it. Look, Fuff. We got the... Big Imagine is the publishing company and the creative studio also that Fuff and I do together. And she's my editor and she's my cover artist. And we just got the proof copy of Reclamation, which is the 2nd edition of the 3rd book in the Leland Dragon series that I wrote. And Fuff did the cover art for this. She's done cover arts for all my books, but she has specifically this series done cover art for this series. And actually I'm going to switch to so you can see a little bit bigger. And we just got the proof copy, which means the next step is I have to read the whole thing, check for editorial issues,
Remember my offer,
correct
outsider.
things,
Cash,
and
reward books.
and then it's the official copy. This is the practice copy while we look at the art and make sure the printing is done correctly and the words are printed correctly and it's formatted and all of that. So that's what I will be doing this afternoon. It may take me a couple of days to do it, but isn't that a beautiful book cover? It says this across the middle because it says not for resale because it's just a proof. You can't sell this book, but this book is almost available. The third one in the series, third and final. I'm very excited about it. And didn't she do a beautiful job on that art? Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So thank you, Fuff. So that's my afternoon and probably for the next couple of days. That's what I have. So I am going to wrap here, but I'm also going to do something that I am not very good at. And I am going to actually, let me real quick. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm going to save because she's kind of talking to me. Give me a second here. I'm going to try to raid somebody. I don't do very often, mostly because I forget. Bo is on, though. I'm going to raid Bo. Yes. I'm not very good at this. It's kind of an experiment. But I'm feeling sassy today because I got a triple kill, one missile launcher, 3 dead mercs. Boom. And I made it to the Arlington Library on my first try. So I'm feeling myself light. We like sassy. I'm feeling myself. So I'm going to try a raid. Move my tea. Let's see if I can do this, you guys. I've done it once and I forgot to stop streaming so you could hear me talking a little bit, but I'm going to try raiding out. And I'm going to try raiding out to Bo. I don't have a message, but I'll come up with one because I like to bake and sprinkles and donuts, and so it'll be something like that. But anyway, let's see if this works, guys. If it does work, then I will see you tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. And I'm going to literally pick up where I left off in the Arlington Library. So that's what our stream will be tomorrow. Okay. See you tomorrow, Light. Thanks so much for coming. I'm very excited to see you today. Always excited. But thank you so much for everybody who stopped by, anybody lurking, anybody chatting. I like them all. Thanks so much. And we will see you soon.